Good morning, year 7 and 8. Happy Monday and welcome back to these assemblies. Miss Pritchard here. Well done to the following pupils, and you guys have been really impressing me with sending in either your facts and your fib, your videos from the pets, information and facts, or even from you doing and ticking off things on your quarantine lockdown bucket list. So big well done, keep up the good work. Now, unfortunately for you guys, no one managed to get 4 out of 4 this week for the facts and fibs against the creative arts faculty. Some were really close. But yeah, another week goes by and the teachers have got a point. So we'll hear from the creative art faculty now, their answers and what the truths were, before I pass you on to Miss Griffiths this week.
Hello guys, me again. I would love to say that the lie was that I am distantly related to Donald Trump, but I can't. And I did dislocate my shoulder on an imaginary skateboard on a half pipe. But I didn't talk to Lady Gaga for half an hour without realising who she was. But a very good friend of mine did. So there's a little bit of truth in it, it just wasn't me. So keep safe, goodbye.
Did you manage to guess the fib? So, I can tell you that number 1 was true. I did used to play in 2 rock bands. I played the guitar and I did have long hair halfway down my back. Number 2, that was the fib. I was never actually commissioned by Martin Sheen to paint a painting of any sort. In fact, I've never been commissioned by any celebrity to do any artwork. And number 3, as strange as it is, was actually true. A police officer did visit my house. I promise you I wasn't in any trouble. And when he went out to my back garden, even though I'd warned him about my rabbit, he just laughed and my rabbit attacked his leg. It bit him through his trousers and ripped them, and then refused to let go of his trouser leg until I picked it up and moved it out of the way. So I hope you're all keeping well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Did you guess right? My fib is I've never worked in the Lego store in Cardiff. I have a lot of Lego in my house, but that was my fib.
Good morning, here are my 2 truths. So number 1, I was actually an extra on an episode of The Only Way is Essex when I was 21. Number 2, my first paid job was a dog walker and I'm actually trained in dog first aid. But number 3, I haven't yet made it to Everest. Although I love my mountain walks, I haven't made it to base camp yet, perhaps before I'm 30.
Thank you very much, Miss Pritchard. Welcome to the Motivational Monday brought by me, Miss Griffiths, this week. Year 7, year 8. I hope you are all staying home and staying safe. I'm really missing seeing you all in school every day, but I've been really cheered up by all of your amazing efforts and your entries for the Discover More challenges and your humanities work. Now, welcome to my Motivational Monday this week. And to start off, I'm just going to explain to you what week 5 Discover More challenge is, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all of your fantastic entries. Week 5 challenge. This week, I would like you to share your experience of moving to Pontypridd High School from primary school. This is an initiative called Moving to Big School. Now, as you will know, when we moved to Big School, we all had transition days and events that helped us and gave us experiences to be ready and excited to move on to comprehensive. Unfortunately, due to the current pandemic, Year 6 students across the UK are moving to Big School in September without having these experiences to prepare them and get them excited. This is a massive step for a young person, and I'm sure they are all worried and nervous about what is ahead. This is where we need you to take part. I would like you to share your experiences of moving to Pontypridd High School with the hashtag moving to big school. You can be as creative as you want. You can express yourselves in many ways. You can write a poem, you can write a song, you can sing a song and play with a musical instrument. You can paint, create a collage of pictures, you can do a dance, an animation. It is entirely up to you, and I'm sure you've probably got a lot more ideas than those that I've just said. These will be shared with our Year 6 students within the community to get them excited about coming to Pontypridd High School. Motivational Monday then, I wanted to share with you something that has been truly inspiring and motivated me in the past week. I'm sure you would have all seen on the news or social media about the amazing efforts of Captain Tom Morgan, a war veteran who set out to walk 100 laps of his garden before his 100th birthday to raise a little bit of money for the NHS and give back to his community. Now, his 100th birthday is on Thursday, the 30th of April, and I would like to wish him happy birthday. But also, I would like to say a special thanks to him because he managed to raise an astonishing £28 million for our NHS. This has truly inspired me because it shows that anybody, no matter what your age, what your ability, what you have, can give back and help others and spread kindness and joy in these times, even from your own home. I have seen lots of other examples around the UK of where people are giving back to the community just from inside their homes, and I'm sure that there are lots of you who have also been doing the same. I know that in our school there are lots of staff members that are also giving up their time and doing everything they possibly can, not just to help our pupils, but to help people in the community and in the UK. They've been going to the local hub schools to provide emergency care for our key workers, but there are also some staff that has gone above and beyond and done extra stuff as well. I have chosen some of those to share with you what they have been doing.
Just two things from me then, little acts of kindness I've done since the school closed. The first one then, you might see the postcard on the next slide, but basically I posted these cards through my elderly neighbours' doors, saying my name, my number and things I could do for them, like going to the shop for them, posting letters for them, or even just a quick phone call if they're lonely. And that was really well received, especially by the neighbours I didn't know that well, so that was nice. And secondly, my husband's part of a football team and they all decided to shave their hair off or laugh and joke. Now, my husband looks horrendous with the bald head, so thankfully he refused to. But the boys weren't happy with that and they were taking the mick out of him, saying that he needed to do it. So in the end, decided to raise money and told us we could do anything we wanted with that money. We could give it to wherever charity we wanted to. And we decided to make toiletry packs and for patients in the hospital who can't have visitors at the moment. And also we spent the remaining money on little treats for the staff, so things like just snacks and things to get them through the shift. And again, that was really well received. And these things didn't take me long at all, which is nice. Bye.
Motivational Monday's Assembly, I've been asked to come to speak to you about the donation the Science Department has made to the NHS trusts in the University Hospital of Wales and Prince Charles Hospital. So there was a call out for any science departments who had any goggles that could be given to the nurses, particularly on wards in these hospitals, to treat patients with coronavirus. So we went into school and we actually collected 250 goggles throughout the different science classrooms. So we've given 125 of those to the University Hospital Wales, and we gave 125 of those to Prince Charles Hospital, and they're being put to good use now. Also, during this pandemic, I've taken up donating to a food bank that is run by a local church called Tab Life Centre. The wonderful people of Tab Life Centre run this throughout the year, but there's been a particular uptake now during this pandemic, and that's because more people are at home, can't have takeaways, and they need a lot of stock. So if you can find your local food bank, maybe you could donate a tin each if you are able, but also remember that they're there if you need to use them. I hope you have a fun time this week thinking about things that you can do to help others. Have a good week.
Hello everyone, Miss Jones here. It goes without saying that Captain Tom has been a national inspiration, and it was so lovely to see him get his Pride of Britain award last week. Captain Tom has inspired me to take on a challenge of my own, starting from Friday, which would be the 1st of May. I will be running 10k every day throughout the month of May to raise money for the NHS. You'll be able to see all my progress on my Instagram page, and also there'll be a link there for my GoFundMe page if you'd like to donate.
Good morning everyone, hope you're all feeling well and taking care of yourselves as well as staying at home. I love the theme of this week's assembly, as I think this is such a difficult time for everyone, and focusing on all the selfless acts of kindness by those such as Captain Tom Moore is a great way to lift our spirits and motivate us all to keep going. You might have noticed lots of challenges being shared online to raise money for the NHS, but also to keep us all fit, active and busy during lockdown. One of the challenges I've chosen to get involved in is the 5k Run for Heroes challenge. This involves running 5 kilometres, donating £5 to the NHS and nominating 5 more people to do the same. The challenge was started by 27-year-old documentary maker Olivia Strong from Edinburgh with the goal of raising £5,000. She's now raised nearly £5 million, all going to NHS charities. More than 800,000 people have gotten involved, including Sir Mo Farah and Ellie Goulding. Lots of PHS staff have completed the challenge, including Mrs Oliver, Miss Fleming, Miss Pritchard, and Mr Ali has even done it twice. Have any of you completed this challenge? If so, we'd love to know so that we can celebrate your achievements along with everyone else. Take care and hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Hi guys, I hope you're all well. My example of helping others in times of need is volunteering with the Red Cross, delivering food parcels to those who can't go out.
Mr Smith and his wife has been making face masks for all NHS staff and frontline workers. They have been sewing these at home and then distributing them within the community. What an excellent idea and something to do to help.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all safe and well. Mr Van Barren here. As some of you may know, the D&T department have been busy putting our skills to good use and have joined efforts with many other schools from across the country by making PPE face shields for our wonderful healthcare workers in our community. I would like to give a big thank you to everybody that has donated to the GoFundMe appeal. Amazingly, we hit our target of £1,000 in just under 3 hours. This has allowed us to buy more material to manufacture even more face shields. We intend to keep making these whilst there is still a need to support and protect our frontline key workers. Stay safe, and I can't wait to see you all back in the classroom again.
Amazing are those stories from our staff at Pontypridd High School, and I can assure you that there are many, many more. I'm super proud to work with such amazing people and to have all of you amazing pupils who are staying at home, staying safe and doing your bit to help us during these times. And for trying to continue with the home learning, which I know is super stressful and is something that none of us are used to. But we are all in this together, okay? And try not to stress out too much. Now, I would love to hear from you if there are any stories of any of you taking part in anything that is helping other people in this time. It could be taking part in the NHS clap on a Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. It could be donating to local food banks or anything you have done that has helped other people. I would love to share some of these stories in our Factual Friday and celebrate all of the excellent things that we are doing as a school and within your families. Again, I'm super proud of every single one of you. Continue to stay safe and I will see you in Factual Friday. Have a lovely week, guys. Bye.